goodness. These are products that I have literally had in a bin, like by my filming table for like 2 weeks now, being like, I want to try these, but I wanted to get like a full face of products that I could test out. And there are so many new things that have come out that we're gonna be trying today. For the most part, today is gonna be more higher end makeup, like stuff you can get at Sephora and Ulta. I did just do a full video where I tested all new stuff from the drugstore, so I will link that down below if you guys are interested. But for today, it's gonna be more like prestige products, I guess you could call it. Like we have the new Benefit foundation, the new Tarte concealers, the new Huda Beauty powders, and the new Fenty palette, and like a bunch of other stuff too. So I am super pumped. But anyways, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and also click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you guys can be notified of all of my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Up first, we are going to prep our face, and this product is the only product that we're gonna be using today that is not a first impressions. I have used this many times in the past, and this is the Honey Skin Ultimate Face and Body Cream. Thank you so much to Honey Skin for sponsoring today's video. But that's why I'm including it in today's video, even though it's not a first impressions, because I would never be like sponsored by a product as a first impressions, because that literally makes no sense. Like, how am I supposed to know if I like it or not? So I have been testing this out for quite a while, and I really, really love this. It's a face and body cream, so you can use it on your body and you can use it on your face as a facial moisturizer. And I really wish that I had a picture or like some sort of footage of this thing that I had on my hand right here. Like last month, I had this like rash. It was like right here. Oh, my self tanner looks terrible from that angle. But it was like literally like right in here, and it was like literally raw skin. It hurt so bad. My skin was flaking off. It was really red, really dry. It was like chapped. I didn't know what was going on. It was just like this small patch on the side of my thumb, and I had never experienced that before, and I don't know what it was from. Like I tried to look it up and be like, is it psoriasis? Is it eczema? I don't know what it was, but right around the time that I started to notice that on my hand, I was sent this product, and I actually like bought a bunch of like higher end like bougie hand creams and stuff from Sephora and other skincare brands, and like nothing was working, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I started to use this when I got it sent to me, and I was like, oh my God, it's literally completely gone. So I put this on my hands before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning, and it has not come back, thank God. And you can't even see that like I ever had anything there, but it was really bad and it honestly really hurt. Like even when you hold your phone, like your phone goes right there, so it really hurt. And I honestly think this product is what made it go away, because as soon as I started using this, it went away. So I'm obsessed with it from that standpoint, but it's also really nice to apply on your face too as a base before you do your makeup. So that's what we're gonna be using it as today. So I'm just gonna go in with about this much. It soaks into your skin super quickly, which is another reason why I love to use it before makeup, because you don't have to like wait forever for it to dry and kind of like soak into your skin like other moisturizers can. And this brand is completely cruelty-free as well, and they are based in the US. They're a family-owned business, which I love. And this cream is completely fragrance-free, and it's all organic ingredients, so you don't have to worry about it if you have sensitive skin. Alrighty, so now that our skin is all nice and prepped, we're gonna go in with foundation. I have the new Benefit foundation here. I have it in shade 5 and 6, so we'll see. I'm gonna go in with 5 first. This is the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. Now, I know this is not supposed to be full coverage, so I'm gonna try and keep that in mind, because normally I like full coverage foundations. This is just supposed to be light to medium, and it does have SPF 15 in it too, so this would actually be like a great summer foundation, especially if you're going to like the pool or the beach or something, but you want a little coverage. So we're gonna try it out, and I do really like the packaging on this. I think it's cute. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. Oh my God, it's so liquidy. Do you guys hear that? It literally sounds like a water bottle inside. Oh, All right, so let's go ahead and, oh, okay. It's flowing out the top. Maybe you're not supposed to shake it. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm just gonna apply it to my skin. Oh my God, it's literally just coming. I'm not even pressing it, and it's like flying out of the top. So maybe don't shake this foundation. That was probably my fault. I just like always, I don't know, I always shake my foundations before I apply it. Okay, it stopped. So it was just like the initial from me shaking it. It feels really silky like upon me applying it to my cheeks. So that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. I just have a beauty blender. This is actually giving me more coverage than I thought it was going to. I kind of thought it was gonna be like Makeup Forever had a foundation a while ago that was like a water kind of foundation. I don't remember what it was called, but I didn't like that foundation, and that's what I thought this one was gonna be like, but this one definitely gives you more coverage than that one did. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, comment it down below. It was like, I don't know, but it's from Makeup Forever. It was very, very, very light coverage, and I wasn't a fan of it, but this one seems to be giving me more coverage. And it seems like shade 5 did pretty much work like pretty well for me. I'm not gonna go in with 6 at all. This seems dark enough. I'm actually pleasantly surprised by this. Like, obviously I just applied it, so I don't know how it's gonna wear on my skin. I will put that down below in the description box if you guys are interested in that. And I don't know how like the other makeup we're gonna apply is gonna layer on top of it. But upon first application, I think it actually looks really nice. It's not full coverage, but it's much more fuller of coverage than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it still definitely is going to give you a nice coverage. And yeah, I actually really, really like this. I think it looks really beautiful and like natural on my skin, so pretty impressed. All right, now back onto the other end of the spectrum, the full coverage side, which is where I normally hang out. We're gonna be trying out a new concealer. This is actually not new, it's newly repackaged, plus they came out with more shades. But they've had the creaseless concealer from Tarte for quite a while now, but it used to come in a little squeezy tube. And honestly, I never tried it because I'm just not crazy about like concealers and squeezy tubes. I much prefer doe foot applicators, which is what this foundation has now. So I'm super excited about the new packaging, and this is still a first impressions to me because to the best of my knowledge, I have tried a lot of makeup in the past, but I really don't think I've ever tried the concealer. I remember seeing it, but I don't think I ever tried it just because it was in that squeezy tube, so it didn't kind of like appeal to me. So yeah, we have a little applicator, so I'm gonna try it today. I have this in shade light medium, so we're just gonna go ahead and apply it to our under eyes. You guys know that Tarte Shape Tape is my jam. I feel like with this one, I should use less. I think I read that somewhere, like you don't need a lot of this, a little goes a long way, so I'm going to use less. I tend to use a lot of Shape Tape just because I love it, so I can go a little overboard. But I'm going to try not to do that today. With this one, I am noticing as applying it to my under eyes, the light medium in this concealer seems to be a little bit darker than the Shape Tape light medium, because that's normally the shade that I use in Shape Tape. This looks a little darker, but it should still be fine for my under eyes. I'm gonna put it down my nose as well. But yeah, Shape Tape is like my go-to. Y'all know that. So we will see how this compares. And I have a nice blemish here thanks to Aunt Flo, so we're gonna cover that up too. Was that TMI? Probably. It definitely feels thicker than Shape Tape upon application, but hopefully when we blend it out, it'll be good. And this is supposed to be like very full coverage. It almost looks like kind of dewy, which I'm surprised. I don't know that it says that it's supposed to be matte or anything. I guess I just like assumed that, but it doesn't seem like matte. Like it definitely is kind of like a dewy, more natural finish, which I don't mind at all. I'm gonna go and blend it out on my under eyes, which is where I'll really be able to tell. Wow, yeah, it's like literally really dewy. Like, can you guys see that? Huh. So not what I expected, but I do really like it. This shade though is definitely darker in this concealer though. So like if you're normally light medium Shape Tape, go down a shade I would say in this concealer, just because this definitely looks darker than the concealer that I normally use on my under eyes. All right, so that is it all blended out. I feel like my skin looks so like hydrated and glowy today with that like concealer and the foundation and the face cream kind of combo I have going on, and I don't mind it. This concealer is definitely very, very different than Shape Tape. Like consistency, the way it blends out, the way it looks on the skin is all completely different. Shape Tape is very matte. I don't want to use the term drying because I don't find Shape Tape to be drying on my skin, but it's not this kind of glowy finish that this concealer has. And for me personally, I don't know, I like them both, but I don't think that I'm gonna be trading in this concealer for Shape Tape. And it's not even the fact that it's dewy. I don't really know what it is. I just like Shape Tape better. I think Shape Tape actually gives me a little more coverage. Maybe it's because I do use a lot of Shape Tape and I didn't use that much of this product. But I think if you almost want a more natural look, this might be better for you than Shape Tape. If you think Shape Tape is a little bit too much just because it is like matte and full coverage and gonna cover up everything, like maybe you would like this and just use a little bit of it to dab underneath your eyes. So I do think it's nice. I definitely will use this, but I'm not gonna be trading my Shape Tape for this just yet. Alrighty, now we're gonna go ahead and set that concealer, and I am so excited because I have the new Huda Beauty powders. These are her, what are these called? Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powders. So I have all of them, like all of the different shades, and I was kind of just looking at them to see which one I thought would be best. I'm either gonna use Banana Bread, which is this one on the bottom right here, or I think this one might be a little bit better. This is Pound Cake, so it's a little bit lighter than Banana Bread, so I think this is what I'm gonna use to set and kind of brighten my under eyes. And there actually is a little brush that comes with this too, which is super cute, which I'm gonna use. You use this, I think, to pack it on, and then you use this to dust it away because you actually like are supposed to bake with this powder. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't normally bake, but today we're going to. Oh my God. I just opened it. It smells so good. I didn't expect it to really have a smell. It smells delicious. It's like rosy, I would say. Which I guess that's not delicious. Why would you eat a flower? But it smells really, really nice. Like I would like that in a perfume, I think. So I'm gonna kind of tip it over and put some into the cap. It is a little bit messy. Like when I opened it, there was a lot in the top here, but I mean, It's kind of every loose powder for the most part. But yeah, so I have this much in the top here. I'm gonna take this end and apply this to my under eyes. I hope I'm using the right side of the brush for this, but I think this is what you're supposed to do. Just gonna apply it to this whole area. This smell, I love it, but if you are sensitive to smell, I don't know if you were like this, because it is decently strong. I don't mind it, but yeah, just something to note. It is a pretty strong scent. I'm gonna set my nose too. So it says to let that sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and then you can go and brush away the excess with this side. So I will see you guys in 3 to 5 minutes. All right, it has been 4 minutes, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, my under eyes do feel a little bit dry. I'm not used to baking. I don't normally bake just because I do have dry skin, but that's what this product was meant for, so that's why I wanted to test it like that. I'm gonna go away and brush away the excess. It doesn't feel like terrible, but it definitely feels a bit dry, but I don't think it's the product, honestly. I just think it's like the baking concept. Like if I didn't use so much of it and just went in with my regular brush just to set and like use what I needed, I would probably have liked it better, I think. So I definitely want to give it another try, but upon just baking, I think it was a little too drying for my under eyes, just because my skin is so dry. But it does look nice on my under eyes. I will give it that. Now for our powder, this is brand new from Urban Decay. This is the All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. Oh my God, I didn't even see that it was waterproof. That is cool. Wow, so I guess that you can like use this to make your foundation, everything waterproof. Oh wow, I didn't open this. Like this is my first time looking at it. This is amazing packaging. All right, Urban Decay. Okay, I am excited about this because you guys know their All Nighter Setting Spray is like my fave. This is what it looks like. It does have a little bit of a tint to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face with this. Wow, I'm really excited about this. I didn't read that it said waterproof at first. This is really, really nice, actually. It gives like a tiny, tiny tint to the skin, but like nothing like significant. And it does have a matte finish to it. It is gonna make the skin matte, but it doesn't seem drying upon me applying it. Up next for brows, we have this new product from Milk Makeup. This is also part of their Kush line. They have a Kush mascara, which I really liked. They came out with a Kush Fiber Brow Gel. So it's supposed to be like, this is gonna give you a very like natural brow, like it's one of those tinted brow gels that also has fibers in it, so it's not gonna give you like a super precise defined brow, but we're gonna try this out today. I have the shade Haze right here, which I think is the lightest or the second lightest. So that's what I'm gonna use on my brows today. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with this on my brows and see how it does. It's actually applying really nicely, and it does have a tiny little spoolie, which I like. It reminds me of the Benefit Gimme Brows, which with the small spoolie, so it's more precise and easy to use. These sort of products are always gonna work best on people that naturally, you know, have full brows, because it's really gonna adhere to where your brow hair is. So if you have like sparse brows or areas where you don't have any hair, this isn't gonna be the greatest product. You might need to use it in conjunction with the pencil. Like any kind of tinted brow gel like this is gonna be like that. So like I have like sparse hairs right in here, and I normally fill it in a little bit more, so I'll probably go in with a little pencil after, but this is actually really nice. And I think for like a quick on the go like brow, this is great, especially if you don't feel like, you know, sitting there with a pencil and kind of feathering everything out for 100 years. Like that took me, what, 20 seconds to do? And my brows look pretty good. Like it's not gonna be a super precise, crazy Instagram brow, but I don't mind it. Alrighty, so brows are done, and we're gonna go get started with the eyes. I'm gonna be testing out the new Fenty Moroccan Spice palette. This palette is beautiful. Like the front of this, I'm obsessed with the packaging. Go ahead and open it up. I literally just purchased this like 2 hours ago at Sephora to use for this video, but these colors looked beautiful. Everything about this looked stunning to me, so I am so excited to test this out. You get 16 different shades, and there's a mix of mattes and shimmers in this palette, and it retails for, I think I paid $59, so it was like 60 something with tax. I'm first gonna go in with this shade right here in my crease. It does say the names on the back, but that's like super annoying and I can't really see it. Ooh! And we are gonna pop this guy right into the crease. Oh man. I feel like this applies darker than it looks in the pan. I probably didn't need that much of it. So now we really go and blend. Oh, but it actually looks like it's blending out super easily, so that's nice. I love when shadows blend easily. And this one really seems to be. Up next, I'm gonna jump in with this color right here. We are gonna start to define out like our eye look with this and blend it. These shadows are interesting because I feel like when you first apply them, they look so crazy pigmented. I'm always like, oh geez, I went in with way too much, and then they blend out. So like, it's like kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing. Like they do blend out really easily, but then you do lose that like crazy pigment, but I still find it to be like pigmented enough. Especially like on my skin tone, it's fine, but I'm just trying to think of people that have like darker skin tones. It may like kind of blend out, I don't know, a little bit too much, but they are blending out pretty easily. Now all over the lid, I'm gonna use this purple shade. So I'm just gonna go with a little flat top brush. And then if we need to use Fix Plus, I will. Yeah, this is definitely very pigmented. It's very dark. It's almost like a purple, like a very dark purple, like an eggplant. That's the word I was looking for. But it's definitely super pigmented even without any Fix Plus. On my other eye, I'll go in with Fix Plus and we'll see if it makes like a huge difference. One thing though is this shade is not, it's not super metallic. Like it's definitely not a matte, but it's definitely not like super metallic either. It kind of looks, I don't know, maybe like the blues make it look like they're all gonna be like really metallic, and this shade isn't really. So I'm gonna spritz my brush with some Fix Plus just to see if that makes it perform any differently. And if anything, I think it might make it seem a little bit darker of a shade. But as far as like pigmentation goes, it's not that much different. Actually, now that I'm looking at my eyes next to each other, it's definitely a lot darker with the Fix Plus. So I'm gonna go over this eye with some Fix Plus and some more shadow, just so our eyes don't look completely different. All right, we need to blend out these edges because that color is dark. I'm gonna go in with this purpley shade right here and mix it with a little bit of the shimmer shade and kind of put that in the crease. So I'm just gonna go back and forth on both and then bring that into here. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two shades together, and I'm just gonna buff that down on the lower lash line. I'm honestly really regretting putting that purple over my lid. I feel like it's too dark and it's not really like metallic, so it just kind of looks like dark on my lids, but yeah, it's already done. Then I'm gonna jump in with this guy right here in my inner corner. I'm gonna actually mix that with the white just so it's light enough for my inner corner. I'm gonna just pop that in there just to add some shimmer. Oh, these are really pretty. And I'm gonna put that beneath my brow bone as well. Wow, the shimmers up here. These are like the shimmers that I was wishing that the purple was gonna be like, but it's not. Like these are really glittery and pretty. All right, so the eyeshadow is done. I'm honestly not crazy about the look that I created. I'm gonna go put on liner and lashes and I'll probably make it look better. That always brings my looks all together, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. I don't think it's a bad palette, but it's definitely not my favorite either. It's just kind of like, and for 60 bucks, I kind of wish I liked it a little more, but I'm definitely still gonna keep it because I do think that there are like a lot of different looks that I could create, and I might just not like the one that I created today just because it's dark and it's different than what I normally do. But yeah. That's kind of my thoughts. So I'm gonna go put on liner and lashes and I'll be right back. All right, so liner and lashes are on. I do like the eye look better now. I feel like it pulls it all together, but we are gonna finish off with our face. So I really wanna test out these new Becca Be a Light palettes. These look so pretty. So they come with 4 different kind of powders. This is the medium to deep one. I wanna show you guys the light to medium. I think that's probably gonna be better for me. This is the light to medium, so I think shade-wise, light to medium is better for me, so I'm gonna go in with the bronzer. And I'm gonna bronze up my skin with that. I think I might be able to actually use the bronzer in the medium to deep palette. Doesn't look that dark. Let's see. Yeah, that shows up a little bit better. So maybe I'll do like a little mixture of both of them on my cheeks. And then I'm gonna go in with the blush in the light to medium palette. This blush looks really pretty. Ooh, yes. Oh wow, that is really pretty. It has like a little sheen to it, like a little glow. I like that. Then for the highlight, I'm so excited. We're gonna go in with the new Ofra highlighter. First of all, their packaging got an update. How beautiful and sleek is this? I love it. This is their newest highlight. This is in the shade Star Island. I love the new packaging and I'm super excited to try the highlight. I do have an affiliate code with Ofra. It's Kelly30 if you guys wanna get any of their stuff. I'll put a link down below, but yeah, you can just use Kelly30 and it'll give you 30% off the whole site. So we are going to go in with this highlight. Oh yes, honey. Oh my lord. See, oh my god. Ofra kills it on the highlights. Like I am obsessed. Oh my lord. Blinding. Oh my god, I love this. So, so pretty. For our lipstick today, we're gonna be testing out the new Laura Lee Los Angeles Liquid Lippies. There's 3 of them. I don't know which one I wanna use with my eye look. Maybe this deepest one will be best. Let's swatch all of them so we can see. So this first one is topless, and I love the packaging on these. It's super unique, which is really, really cool. Let's go ahead and swatch her. Yes, ooh. Oh, they have a really nice scent. It's like kind of like fruity and like mixed with tropical. I really, really like that. So this is the first one. I think this is probably gonna go best with my eye look today. Then we have Jaybird, that one right next. Ooh, that one's really, really pretty too. So this one is actually deeper. I still think I like the first one with my eye look though. And then the lightest one we have is in the shade Nakey Nakey, right here. Ooh, that is like a very true nude, which is really, really pretty as well. But I do think I'm gonna go in with that first one. And we are gonna apply to the lips. The doe foot is actually really nice on this too. Like it's a different sort of doe foot. It's like domed almost, which makes it a lot easier, I think, to like pack product onto your lips. And it's not like super stiff. All right, so that was literally like one dip of my brush in there, and I didn't even have to go in for any more. My lips are completely coated, and I am obsessed with this shade. Oh my God. Such a pretty nude without being like a nude, like I'm dead nude. You know, some nudes are just too nude. Like this one still gives you like that mauvey pink to your lips. I love it. And it feels super, super comfortable on the lips. It has already dried down to a matte. It's been on my lips for like maybe 15 seconds, but it doesn't seem drying. We'll do the kiss test. I'll do a little kissing on my hand. Literally nothing. Like nothing on my hand at all, so. This is a keeper. For lip gloss today, I want to try this one from Lancome. I normally really love their lip glosses, so I'm excited to try this. This is the Les Absolute Lacquer. That's what it is. I think it's lacquer. You guys, I'm from New Jersey. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. This is in the shade 308. It looks like it's similar to this, which is why I picked it. Ooh. It feels really... This is a different feeling than like their other, it almost feels like it's a topper. Like it's not super glossy or anything. It doesn't feel glossy. It applies as if it's like another like liquid lipstick, which I didn't expect actually. I thought it was a lip gloss. But I think this is more like a lip topper. It looks really pretty though. That just wasn't what I expected. Those two go together though, really nicely. All right, you guys, so that is everything. Thank you so, so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss my future uploads, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.